Ladies and gentlemen, the Princess Droid, and I gotta put that up because I don't like to eat when I talk on the film because it is lunchtime. Last I left off, and I gotta make a couple disclaimers. I got her all primered up, ready to be painted. There's gonna be a couple spots on here, probably around her legs. I filled it in. There was some, I'm not saying gap, but little pinholes. I filled them in, but there's going to be some print lines that I could not sand. If I did, I think I would actually turn this into a putty sand job, and I didn't want to do that because she is sculpted really nice, even for a digital, 3D print sculpt, everything like that. So I went ahead and there's going to be a couple spots on her, like on her clothes. You might be able to see something like that right through here. But once we get her painted, shaded, and everything else, I think she'll turn out great. Just a few little areas that are not, the best, but anyway, we'll work with it. Again, I am not a figure painter. I dabble in it, but I am not. But we like to do different techniques than the I want to say the masters use, and I'll make a statement right now. Everything that you read about painting a figure is you can do it a different way. And for example, a lot of your pros like to use like a light tan for the base coat. Especially on Caucasians here, I like to use the Vallejo flesh tone here. I think it gives it a very nice, I want to say a warm base coat, and we haven't done any shadows or shading or highlights or anything of that nature. But I like to have a good base where it actually looks like it's almost if you ever put flesh down and then take basically like I want to say pigment powder, you can basically dull it down, and it gives it a nice little a warm effect. That's what I'm trying to get at. But anyway. I did get that on. I got one light coat, and this is the dry is good, dry is strong, but you got to let it dry. That's the one thing about Vallejo's paint. Once it dries, it's pretty strong, and you can go back in, and then we'll mask everything off. I usually do not do this first. I usually would paint the white first, then, or excuse me, the clothes, then the face is usually how I end up doing it. But she is solid white for better purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the flesh first. So I got one coat on her, and I'm going to go back in and put one more coat, which you got basically almost every angle just to get her, make sure you get every square inch. And then we'll go back in and we'll mask her off and start doing the white, which she's going to be white, but she's going to be a little bit on the gray side, and that'll be for shading purposes and all that. Anyway, she'll still have the white, but she'll have a lot of shading. That's just my style of painting. But anyway, again, now I'm going to show things. If you look at her breast, she's got one little, I even sanded and sanded and sanded, and again, the print's there, but it's pretty smooth. So hopefully a couple more coats and we'll be able to hide that and get her all smooth. But anyway, I got one coat on her, and we're going to rock and roll on R2, which I've just about got him ready to go. You can see some of the print lines on his top of his arms here, or legs. And I'm just about got them sanded down smooth enough so we can start painting him as well. But anyway, I wanted to get her base coat on. I'm going to try to get another coat on tonight, and then we can continue on tomorrow. And the eagle, now we're at the boring stage. I don't like to bore everyone. Basically doing, again, I just follow the instructions, step 1, step 2. I do a little bit each day. So we got the, whatever these are called on the eagle, but cage, I did pretty good. I only glued one part upside down, and I had to break that off, put that in. But anyway, that's pretty darn slick. And I do like how they get all the, all the kit parts, which I mentioned in the last one. But anyway, got those. Fuel tanks, I guess. We're getting them all. I actually got them. I got to sand down a little bit of the seam. And then we're working on the, I don't know, little piping and everything, trying to get that all fixed. Now, I did cut them off, and I got little nubs that I got to finish sanding, but I wanted to get them glued because it's stronger when it's glued on, and I can sand the get them cleaned up nice and neat, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. But anyway, again, that's the boring side of things, which I just do step by step. But anyway, we'll eventually get the Eagle put together. Transcendence Voyager, we'll start that probably after. We'll start it after the Eagle, but I want to get the Eagle more assembled, and then we'll start breaking into that and do that. I think that's everything. If not, anyway, there's always next time. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.